I know what you're thinking. You're wondering, how the heck do I think that this battle pack could possibly be underrated? And yes, I'm being serious about that. But before we get into why I think that is, let's just dive into this set so I can show you exactly why I think this battle pack might even be underrated. Starting off with the minifigs, first we have the Super Battle Droids. We get 3 Super Battle Droids in this set. This is the new 2024 version from the Clone and Droid battle pack, and I think they are a pretty good inclusion here. Maybe we could have gotten some sort of new droid variant or updated droid variant from the past included in this set, maybe even commando droids, but I think B2s fit well enough here and they are a good inclusion because their mold is pretty much perfect. But enough said about those, let's get into the real meat and potatoes of the minifigures here in this set, the 327th Clone Troopers. I know these minifigures have been riddled with controversy, and to be honest, I was really giving into that, but when I bought this set, I kind of realized a few things and really improved my opinion on these minifigures. And I'm just going to come right out and say it, I only see one big problem with these figures, which is of course the lack of physical cloth waist capes. We definitely need those back, and I will show you what they look like later on these minifigs. Minor inaccuracies aside, which don't really bother me, I think these minifigures were done super well. They remind me of 2014 and like golden era clone troopers with these solid color arms. I don't know how popular solid color arms are, but I really love when they're on these legions. I think shock troopers could have used them in the 2024 battle pack, and I'm definitely glad LEGO is making a return, at least giving some clone troopers colored arms, and I think they really help the 327th clones stand out more as a colorful yellow clone legion. And of course, all the talk with these minifigures is going to that new plastic pauldron piece, which I think LEGO did phenomenally. You know, there's still enough room for the arm to move around, and the pauldron does look good. Now from a side view, it does look a bit wide, but it doesn't bother me too much because there's actual purpose behind it, and I know why it's made like that, and it's not just LEGO making something aesthetically worse for no reason. It actually has very good reasoning behind it, and it doesn't look all too bad anyway. Not to mention, I am a huge fan of the weathering details. If you look at the belt, there's even weathering details on the yellow strips. There's battle damage all throughout the front and back of the torso. The helmet includes some battle damage. Even the hip piece has a sliver of battle damage, as well as the legs, of course. And just to show you what it looks like, on the back here, we have some battle damage and some sort of attachment thing here, which I think looks really nice on the back, and that's something that Revenge of the Sith clones definitely need. You do get 3 rangefinder pieces in this set, so it does make the helmets look much better on at least 3 of your minifigs. I think the one other improvement LEGO could have made is including not only 3 rangefinders, but make it 4 rangefinders and also 4 macro binoculars. I know technically we don't see 327th clones with macros in Revenge of the Sith, Clone Wars, or any actual media, but it just seems like if there was one Clone Legion LEGO would want to include them with, other than the 501st Specialist Battle Pack, it would be the 327th Clone Legion. Especially when you look at that 327th clone that got the sniper rifle, I mean, macros would have worked perfect with that figure. If LEGO's going to be increasing prices like this on battle packs, we should get accessory packs with each one of them, including rangefinders, macro binoculars, visors, the whole works. And in case you're curious, here's what they look like with some custom cloth commas that I do sell on my website. You can get an upgrade pack today to upgrade these clone troopers and make them look, in my opinion, perfect. But that being said, absolutely love the 327th clones in this set. A solid 8 out of 10 for me. Super Battle Droids are a 10 out of 10, literally a perfect mold. There's not many improvements they could really see, apart from maybe the red being printed on their eyes there in the mold, but other than that, they're pretty much perfect. Speaking of perfect, this is the best spider droid design we've seen by far. I mean, comparing this to the 2022 version, it makes the 2022 version look like it was made years and years ago, not 3 years ago. I mean, only a 3-year difference between these two builds looks insane. This looks almost like a mock designer custom built this, not LEGO. That's honestly how good it looks to me. I think we're reaching a new age in LEGO Star Wars where we're really seeing the modern take on these vehicles, that these are 2025 designs, because they just look so much better than the older designs and are seeing amazing improvements. It's just a shame it came in such an overpriced set. And if we're going to talk about improvements, we cannot shy away from this new ATRT. LEGO took what they did with the 501st Battle Pack and just made it so much better. As I'm sure we're all aware, we all wanted smaller ATRTs. We didn't want ATRTs slightly as oversized as the 501st Battle Pack version. We want them closer to the minifig scale. But I think this is a decent hybrid between the two. It's not quite as oversized as the 501st Battle Pack, but it's still big enough to include amazing detailing, including these stickers with, again, the weathering, which I am just, oh my gosh, I am such a big fan of. And going back to what I said about the spider droid, there are elements about this build that just look like a mock designer made it. Looking down here, the techniques used for the feet look so dang modern. These pieces on the legs look really clean and tiled off. And then this piece under here, I mean, like, this all looks like a mock designer threw these in here. Like, these are advanced techniques that make it look so modern. This piece right here especially also does that for me. Like, oh my goodness, it just looks so dang good. It is pretty much a perfect ATRT design, apart from the big stud shooter on the front, which you can easily mod if you want to. And speaking of stud shooters, yeah, we also get this little thing in the set that we got in the 332nd Battle Pack a couple years ago. I don't know. I think LEGO should have made an actual clone turret design with a stud shooter if they wanted more play features, because this is just sad. But yeah, getting that out of the way. Looking at the ATRT a bit closer, we of course get that printed controls piece, which I am glad it was not a sticker. If we got a sticker control piece in this set, that would be kind of annoying. In the back section here, we have like these attachments on the side that kind of look like extra gear or backpacks or something, which I think are really cool. And then you also have two clips on the side for weapons for whatever clone trooper you're placing up there. But among the extra pieces in this set, you get an extra binoculars piece and an extra pistol. So you could theoretically just put those two pieces back there for any other clone other than the officer. So it could be like their backup pistol and binoculars if they want to use them while they're on the ATRT, which I think is really cool and definitely some great extra pieces selection on LEGO's part. And while we're on the topic of extra pieces, look at what you can do with some of these extra pieces. You can make a pretty decent looking electro staff, which I don't know if it really fits the clone troopers or the super battle droids in the set, but I just love like messing around with all the extra parts and seeing what I can make, and this honestly doesn't look too bad for an electro staff. Like, replace these with purple pieces and it's pretty much a peak design. This all being said, I think this battle pack only has two real flaws with the set itself. One, of course, being the big stud shooter on the ATRT, and the other, of course, being the cloth waist capes, or rather lack of cloth commas on the 327th Clone Troopers. But other than that, this set is perfect to me. Like, I love the scale and the design of the ATRT. The design of the spider droid is the best we've ever seen. The super battle droids are still peak. The 327th Clone Troopers are almost peak. Like, I don't know. I really love this set. But unfortunately, a big thing holds this set back. As I'm sure you're all aware, this set costs $45 US, which is absolutely insane. And $45 for not even two completely full battle packs. It's unfortunate. And what is this set actually worth, though? In my opinion, this set isn't even worth $30 because you don't even get 4 B2 battle droids on the droid side of things. And that's if you count droids as minifigures. Then you only need 4, but you probably would need maybe like 6 for them to be, you know, equivalent minifigure-wise to the 327th clones. So this set, to me, is only worth like $25 to $27. The highest I will pick this set up for on sale is going to be $30. I had to pick it up for the review today and take some pictures with the 327th Clone Troopers. But other than that, like, if I didn't have to do those things, I would not have purchased this set, and I don't advise you to purchase it at all until there's a sale for at least getting it down to $30, but hopefully even better than that at around $25 to $27. I think $27 is the sweet spot, and I hope eventually we do get a sale that reflects that price that I think this set is truly worth. But with that being said, do you guys think I should do some more reviews? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like on today's video if you guys did enjoy, and also let me know in the comments down below what you think of this set. Do you think it's underrated? Do you think it's nearly perfect aside from the price and the few flaws I mentioned, or do you see something else wrong with it that maybe I don't? Let me know in the comments below. And that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.